Hi, let me show you some of the easiest and the most interesting ways on how to journal. Journaling basically means writing down, noting down something. Okay, so that is journaling. So what you need first of all when you want to journal, you need a notebook, that is your journaling book, and a pen. And you can put a glass of juice or water if you want. Okay. Number 2, you need to note down your accomplishment for the day. What were you able to accomplish? What were those things you wrote down that you needed to accomplish for the day and they were actually successful? All right. Number 2, you need to write down your strengths and weaknesses. Like you note down what worked for you for the day and what did not work. All right. You can write, what were those things you did that you were planning to do and actually they were successful. You write down what worked and you be honest with yourself. You write down what did not work. Another thing you need to note down is you track your day. How was your day from morning to evening? From the moment you woke up, how was your day? Like you can't really write everything down, but there are those highlights. Maybe you woke up and your leg was paining. It's not something that happens on a daily basis to you. You note it down. Maybe you slipped on a bus stop, katelezo kanguka. It's not something that happens on a daily basis and then you just note it down. Okay, yeah, so journaling basically means you note down your day, how your day was from morning to evening. All right. And then also, journaling will also help you to write expectations for the next day. What would you like to achieve for the next day? If you ever wanted to become a prophet or a predictor, you can really do that in your journaling book, in your journaling space. All right? You just note down what would you like to achieve for the coming day. Okay. Journaling is not all about planning yourself. Journaling is different from scheduling yourself. When I talk of writing your expectations, it's different from writing a schedule. You can't journal in one sitting. You journal for a month. It doesn't work that way. It can never work that way. So you just journal for the next day. If you want to write expectations for the next day, you just note it down. Not expectation for the next month or next week or next year. No. Journaling is all about, living one day at a time. Are we together? It's about living one day at a time. Live for today. Write down what happened from morning to evening for today. You note down what were your highest, your lows for today. You understand? So that tomorrow, you just hope for tomorrow. Then you write what you do like to achieve in the next day. All right. So that's a new thing. Journaling, just live one day at a time. It's all about increasing and, helping you connect with your feelings for the moment. Live for the moment. You can't sit down and start writing a journal for what happens, for what happened 2 years back. It doesn't work that way. And what I always encourage my clients is that if today you failed to journal, in your journaling book, it's always good to start with the date. You write the date, the day, and the time you're journaling. So if you fail to journal today, don't try to journal tomorrow for today. No, if you fail to journal for a day, that day is already gone. Journaling is all about increasing discipline in you, increasing honesty. You understand? All these good virtues, they're being cultivated in you in journaling space. So if you fail to journal today, don't say that I'm going to make it up for tomorrow. Just be honest with yourself. That one can be a weakness for the next day. I felt bad I did not journal yesterday. You understand? So don't try to pile journaling days and then you just sit down in one sitting and start journaling. You want to be honest with yourself. You want to be connecting with that day that you lived. Are we together? Another thing with journaling, I always feel like journaling is a safe space for me. I always journal every night before I go to bed when everything is silent. Is when I get time to journal. I realize that I'm an active person during the night. So you get that my brain works faster at night. So it's when I can really do a lot of reading, journaling, and even if I have a new idea or anything, I just think about it in the night. Okay. So journaling is nighttime is my journaling time. And that's the best time because, you're already exhausted. The day is almost coming to an end. That's when you sit down, you think about the day from morning to that time, and then you journal. All right. So you can't tell me you're journaling in the morning. Which day have you lived for you to journal in the morning? You see, the day is just starting. The day is still new. How can you sit down and say that you're journaling in the morning? It doesn't work that way. So journaling, I always see it as a safe space for me to like connect with my feelings, connect with myself, connect with the day that I lived. Okay. It's because I always also view journaling as a space of pouring my heart out and even crying. Many are the times I sit down with my journaling book, and if I've had very bad moments of the day, I end up crying. You see, so it's also a way of releasing, not bottling up issues. Not bottling up issues. You're releasing in your journaling space. So that is basically about journaling. Journaling is fun, guys. Very, very fun. And if you ever notice, if you make it a consistent thing, you will realize that you can be a great author and a very creative person. You see, because formulating words and constructing sentences, journaling improves that also. Constructing sentences, putting words together. You see, it really improves your reading and writing skills. Very, very important. And at some point, if you just sit down in the next 5 years and sit down and read your journaling book, you're even going to laugh. You're going to laugh and you'll be like, wow, I wrote this. Wow, this day had a lot. You see, it helps you to keep track with the days and even helps you to be disciplined. All right. So let's embrace journaling culture. Very, very important, guys. Let us embrace this journaling culture. Writing down our feelings, writing down our highs and lows, writing down our weaknesses, what we felt, what are our expectations, how did we feel, what were the achievements, what were the highlights of the day. Noting down all these things is very, very much important. So if you like this journaling episode, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to see you in my next video.